Hello, Tarnished. Welcome to Part 3, Ranni Questline. We will start from Site of Grace, Road to the Manor. You should defeat the boss, Royal Knight Loretta, inside this castle to open your way to the Three Rise. There are swords in the castle that I will show how to reach them. If you could not find the Site of Grace, I will tag the video that I show you how to get here. Who is Ranni the Witch? Ranni is one of the most important characters in Elden Ring and the main character behind one of the longest and most rewarding quest lines in the game. By following Ranni's quest, you can unlock many unique items, weapons, spells, and one of the game's secret endings. Some important rewards and items connected to Ranni's quest include Dark Moon Greatsword, one of the most famous legendary weapons in Elden Ring, perfect for intelligence builds. Ranni's Dark Moon, a powerful sorcery that can reduce enemy magic resistance and deal massive damage. Lunar Princess Ranni's quest rewards, including access to new areas, bosses, and important story events. Fingerslayer Blade, a key item required to progress Ranni's questline. Miniature Ranni doll, a unique quest item that continues Ranni's story. Her quest also leads you to hidden locations like Nokron, Nokstella, and the Lake of Rot, where you can find many rare items and powerful upgrades. If you want to experience everything Elden Ring has to offer, completing Ranni's questline is definitely worth it. And if you love magic build in this game, you have to follow Ranni questline. Do you see up there? There's an NPC where you can buy a larval tear. I'll also show you how to get there. Now, go left and jump down. You'll find a sword of Night and Flame, one of the best weapons for an intelligence/faith build. Now, if you go up the stairs, you'll continue your way to Royal Knight Loretta. If you jump down, you'll find the Yurumi's sword. Do you see this giant enemy here? Don't go this way. Take the left path like I do, and follow me. Now here you will fight with Royal Knight Loretta. But there's also a path on the left side. There you can find Carrion Piercer, one of the best spells for an intelligence build. After the boss fight, I'll show you how to get there. Don't get lost here. The gate that leads to the Three Sisters area is hidden behind those trees. Now, let's go find Carrion Piercer. Now let's find the NPC who sell larva tier.
Oh, you? I apologize. Other than why not pick but please a little.
Wait a second. Don't fight with this dragon. This is Ranni the Witch, one of the most important characters in Elden Ring. At first, she introduces herself as Renna, but her true identity is Ranni. She tells us that she stole the rune of death long ago and is searching for a dark path to change the fate of the Lands Between. She asks us if we want to enter her service. By accepting, we can start one of the longest and most important quest lines in the game, which leads to new areas, powerful rewards, and a secret ending. After accepting her offer, Ranni will ask you to speak with her followers. Talk to each of them in the tower to learn more about her plans and continue her quest line.
Again, the Carian royal family, I'm told I will give. Let us give all that we can together. Let us give together.
Name's Blaidd. Glad to have you. Well, I'm situated in Limgrave. The Eternal City. I'm planning to go see if I can. I'm going below. See if I can. Don't keep me waiting.
I see. Yes, I am. I don't know what since I asked. I come and pay should you if it were up to but who. I resign and pay should you if it were up to but who. I resign and pay me a visit. Should. I resign and pay should you if it.
If Ranni is sleeping and doesn't have any dialogue after you rest, don't worry. This means you need to continue the quest by talking to her followers first. Now we need to meet Blaidd the half-wolf in the underground area of Seofa River. Blaidd is one of Ranni's closest allies. When you talk to him, he tells you that he is searching for a way to reach Nokron, the Eternal City, but he cannot find the entrance. After speaking with Blaidd, we need to continue our journey and find a way to unlock the path to Nokron.
good to see you. Apologies, mate. I can see bloody Nokron. I've tried all the gateways. Perhaps it's time to ask. I recall that spot. Let's give him a squeeze. I jest. Besides, leave this place if either of us learns anything. Leave this place to me. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. And if we reach a dead end, Celibus rarely gives a straight answer. Leave this place to me. If either of us, and if we reach it, Celibus rarely gives.
Before we go to Nokron, we need to defeat Starscourge Radon to open the path to the Eternal City. But before fighting Radon, I will show you how to get the Magic Scorpion Charm. This talisman is very useful for intelligence builds because it increases your magic damage. Make sure to get this item before giving the Fingerslayer Blade to Ranni, because progressing too far in Ranni's quest can lock you out of obtaining it. Go to Seluvis's Rise and talk to Preceptor Seluvis. He is one of Ranni's followers, and you need to progress his quest line to receive this powerful talisman Magic Scorpion Charm. When you first meet Preceptor Seluvis, he introduces himself as a powerful sorcerer and one of Ranni's servants. He tells you that he has a task for you, and Seluvis will give you a potion and ask you to give it to someone. The fastest and safest option is to take this potion to Sir Gideon Ofnir at the Round Table Hold. Talk to Gideon and give him the potion.
I'll write you a letter. I've no time for the only thing I will. Are we under? I have enough.
You've rescinded just as I am known as a Tarn. I am you now belong. You'll be then as you're the inheritors. We of the Godric the Great, General Rederator, right, Morgott, and you'll still be. Is that potion what he said? Oh, at the Round Table. But, oh, good. You go and see. Just tell him that, despite knowing that it is inevitable. Well. Wonderful. Make the journey to the capital. The two fingers you may be for we.
Now I need to find a hidden underground area in the Three Sisters. Go Ranni Rise and look for a hidden entrance. This secret basement is where we can continue Seluvis's quest and discover more about his experiments. Don't forget to read this message. Here we meet Sorceress Sellen. one of the most important sorcerers in Elden Ring. Sellen was a former master at the Raya Lucaria Academy, but she was banished because of her forbidden research into the primeval current. By following Sellen's questline, you can unlock several powerful rewards, including Comet Azza, one of the strongest sorceries in the game, Stars of Ruin, a powerful spell that fires multiple magic projectiles, Witch's Glintstone Crown, a unique helmet that boosts certain sorceries, Azza's Glintstone set and Luzat's Glintstone set, powerful mage armor sets. Her questline also reveals more about the history of sorcery and the secrets of the primeval current. I will do her questline and show you how to find Comet Azza. Now go back and talk to Preceptor Salutis again. He will have 2 new spirit ashes available to buy. The first one is free, but the second one requires 3 starlight shards. I will show you how to collect 3 starlight shards, and then we will head to the Altus Plateau to find the Amber Starlight. Amber Starlight is the last item you want. After this item, he will give you the Magic Scorpion Charm. If you still haven't found your way to the Altus Plateau, don't worry. I will tag my Part 1 guide where I show how to get both sides of the Dectus Medallion and reach the Altus Plateau. Now, let's find 2 starlight, and then for third one, we will do the Sellen quest and take from her. Let's take one of the best katana in the game too.
I must not die until she is eradicated.
To save some time later, we're going to unlock the site of grace near the underground prison where Sorcerer Sellen is located. This way, when we need to come back and visit her later, we can reach her much faster.
It will do no good, I swear it. And yet...
Now you will find Sellen here underground for first conversation. When you first meet Sorcerer Sellen, she introduces herself as a former master of Raya Lucaria Academy. She tells you that she was exiled from the academy because she was studying forbidden sorcery and the secrets of the primeval current. She offers to teach you powerful sorceries if you are willing to become her student.
Well, Salavis is not fine. The stars, all but long ago. Now here's the if general, and so too. What's this sorcery? Ah, then master is a stern. You make us we can speak. If you recall, it was for a the toothless. I want glib no matter what, my apprentice teacher. But hear me out. I need your help. Perhaps this.
After talking with Sellen, she will give you a key that allows you to access another important sorcerer. With this key, we can visit the sleeping sorcerer and continue learning more about the secrets of primeval current sorcery.
I need him to. He's nigh at. After his a place called Sellen. Thinking about it, it wouldn't be too much. After his a place called thinking about it wouldn't be.
Here, don't jump down this hole. I accidentally jumped down here. Instead, follow this path and jump down from the next hole. Now, let enemy kill you to return back to Site of Grace. After meeting Master Luzat, we can leave Celia Hideaway and continue Sellen's questline. Now we need to return to Sellen and continue our journey. Later, we will need to progress further in the story to unlock the next steps of her quest. And here is the third Starlight. Now that we have 3 Starlight shards, return to Seluvis and purchase the second Spirit Ash. Keep talking to him and continue his quest until he gives you the item we are looking for, Magic Scorpion Charm.
How's the puppet I gave you? A thing of exquisite... You're proving to... I've not... Begging... the remains... Perhaps...
It will produce which I apply to. You're just like then. I'd like a rather unique with that, and even a Well, the blessed day. Goodness, to think of my. Yes, I am. Please. Just you wait. The ski.
Here we go find the Comet. And if you have not found the Site of Grace, you can check out the first part. At this point, All of the side quest lines we needed are ready, and everything is waiting for us to defeat Starscourge Radon. So now it's time to go and fight Radon. Remember, even Sellen's quest line requires us to defeat Radon before we can continue to the next steps. There's another way to reach Redmane Castle. If you don't want to take the main path, you can use the portal near Fort Gale and Caelid, just like I did in the first part of the video. This will take you directly inside the castle. From there, we can join the Radon Festival and prepare for the boss fight. You can also enter the castle from the main entrance, but it will take more time and it's much harder.
I must admit, but you must have heard by now that Starsk once he's also now. The way ahead is...
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival is... Are you the festival? Before we begin, allow...
But now,
Oh, the Sellen! Your general were divested and howling.
good. The glory of the... And falling... I can't father. He was a living. And the path is now to Nokron. Let's meet where we'll take our bus.
Aye, one hit after that, and as such... as luck would, if I can't, you know, who could expect... Just you wait. Their bodies, who could expect any... Just you wait.
Let's meet where the falling star and we'll go into... My only purpose is the curtains rising. Let's meet where the fall... We'll go into battle. My only purpose... Curtains rising.
After defeating Star Scourge Radon, a star will fall somewhere in Limgrave and create a huge crater. Now I need to go to that location and enter Nokron, Eternal City. Inside Nokron, we can continue Ranni's quest and find the Fingerslayer Blade. While exploring Nokron, we can also collect one of the best spirit ashes in the game, the Mimic Tear. Also, to continue Sellen's questline, we need to talk to the old man again. After defeating Radon, return and speak with Witch Hunter Jaren at Redmane Castle. Later, we will meet him again at Sellen's underground prison, where the next part of her quest will continue.
At last, brave champion celebration festering with rot. Finally, my work, I'm no longer bound to this. I have a task in mind. Oh, may we meet again. It's time I went on my... May we meet again. It's time. May we meet again.
After defeating Radon, we can continue Sellen's quest. First, go to the underground prison where Sellen is located and interact with her to obtain her primal glintstone. Then return to the hidden underground area in the Three Sisters and place the primal glintstone into her new body. After that, travel to the Raya Lucaria Academy. There, you will find Sellen and Witch Hunter Jaren ready for the final part of their story. After completing this part of the quest, you can collect Jaren's armor set and Sellen's Witch's glintstone crown.
My apprentice. These shackles. There is something like my primal glint. A star has fallen out. Someone may come for myself. My apprentice. Thank you. And it's truly better still. I've shed those awful finally. I can to expel the Carian royal family and restore the primeval current. My dear apprentice. I owe this all to you. Finally, I can return to the Academy to expel the Karian royal family. My apprentice, shall we commence the as thanks for... Jeren, bringer of my death. You have my gratitude for freeing me from my shackles. To reflect on your my apprentice. You've saved my skin once again. Do you see this? The queen with the bodies of masters Azure and Usat returned, so that we, my apprentice. Will you stay? You have your own. But do think of your teacher. You will all rest assured. No, my apprentice. But... do you recall that glintstone when you become Blaidd next time? Oh, one last thing. If you fail to claim your throne, you can always pay me a visit. Oh, don't fret. My eye.
Finally, you can return to Master Az's location and collect his armor set. Go back to Primeval Sorcerer Azza in MT Gelmir, where you first found him, and you'll be able to pick up the Azza's Glintstone set. This armor is one of the best looking sets for intelligence builds, and is perfect for any mage character. Now let's go to Nokron, Eternal City, and find a Fingerslayer Blade. This is the item Ranni is looking for. After we find it, return to Ranni's Rise and give the blade to her. With this item, Ranni can continue her plan and open the way to the next part of her journey. In Nokron, you will find many Larvitar that I will show you where to find. Here you will find Mimic Tier. After bringing the Fingerslayer Blade back to Ranni, she will thank you for your service. She will give you the Carrion Inverted Statue, which allows you to unlock the secrets of the Carrion Study Hall. After using the Carrion Inverted Statue in the Carrion Study Hall, we can access a hidden area and continue our way through the tower. At the end, we can collect the Curse Mark of Death. This item is connected to FIA's questline because it is one of the key items needed to unlock the secret path related to Godwyn the Golden and the Prince of Death. After collecting the curse mark of death, return to Ranni's Rise. You will notice that Ranni is no longer there. This means she has started the next part of her journey. Now we can use the portal at Ranni's Rise to travel to the underground area and continue Ranni's quest. Down there, we will find Ranni again and discover the next step of her plan. After using the portal, we will arrive at Ainsel River main. Here, we will find a small doll of Ranni. Pick it up, then rest at the site of grace and choose the option to talk to the doll. After talking to her, we need to continue through the underground area and defeat the baleful shadow. This red spirit is blocking our path, and defeating it will allow us to continue Ranni's quest.
Oh, or is it me? Fine. I hadn't but now the perform eliminate the name of Ranni. I won. Perform eliminate the name of Ranni. I won. Let us speak. I was one of the demigods. Each of us, which is when, but I would not. I stole. I would not. The two fingers and the bale. Even life from him, though he was he was alive yet. But I must. Another one. Let's forget without. O Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Ranni the witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal. Beautifully fought. My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blaidd and Iji I love them.
After defeating the baleful shadow, continue deeper into the underground area. Here, we can use the stone coffin to travel further and reach the next area. At the end of this path, we will face the main boss of this area, Astel, natural born of the void. Defeating Astel will allow us to continue Ranni's quest and reach the next part of her journey. After defeating Astel, natural born of the void, continue through the area and progress Ranni's quest. Later, when you reach the end of this quest line, you will receive the discarded palace key. Use this key to open the locked chest next to Renala in the Raya Lucaria Grand Library. Inside the chest, you will find the Dark Moon Ring, an important item for completing Ranni's journey. Now defeat this dragon to take Adula's Moonblade. After defeating Astel and reaching the underground area, continue forward until you find Ranni. Give her the Dark Moon Ring that we found earlier. After receiving the ring, Ranni will accept her destiny and continue her journey. She will thank you for your loyalty and reveal that your paths will meet again. This completes an important part of Ranni's quest line and allows us to continue toward the final rewards of her story.
So, perhaps I am. I go now. I bid thee, and once...
After giving the Dark Moon Ring to Ranni and completing this part of her quest, return to Ranni's Rise. There, you will find Blaidd waiting outside the tower. Unfortunately, he has lost control and become hostile, so we have to defeat him. After defeating Blaidd, you can collect his armor set and his legendary weapon, the Royal Greatsword. You might wonder why Blaidd became hostile. Blaidd was created as Ranni's shadow by the Two Fingers, and his purpose was to protect her and guide her. However, when Ranni chose to go against the will of the Greater Will and follow her own path, the Two Fingers considered her a threat. Because Blaidd was connected to them, he could not completely escape their influence. His loyalty to Ranni remained, but the conflict inside him slowly drove him mad. That is why, after Ranni completes her journey, Blaidd loses control and becomes hostile. And that's the end of this part. The next part will be much more complicated and longer, as we explore Leyndell, the royal capital, discover its secrets, and continue our journey toward the final battles of the game. Make sure to follow the next part, because there will be many important items, areas, and story moments to cover. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.